Aloha, travelers! I don't know why I started with that, but aloha? Is it culturally insensitive for me to use that term, seeing as I'm neither Hawaiian nor am I in Hawaii at the moment? Oh, my voice cracked! Ah! Fun fact, everything on my computer seems to be like lagging a little bit right now. Like, I couldn't script today's pre-stream chat because we've officially hit so many scripts in the document where I write like my pre-stream chat scripts that it started lagging, and I thought it was just because like too many characters or something. But then I tested the game this morning and it was running fine, but now for some reason OBS isn't picking it up. And also I had to make a new thumbnail for today in 3 minutes, but my Photoshop is lagging. So everything's lagging out. And I don't know. I didn't even know if this was all possible because I'm not especially fast at typing or anything. I probably have the slowest typing speed in all of FaZe. I don't know. We'd have to play Typing with the Dead to figure it out. But nothing's working. So if this stream dies, that's why. Yeah. I'm sure I could have just restarted, but at that point it was just like, do I restart or am I on time for stream? And at this point, you guys have conditioned me so hard to be on time for stream that, like, you know, I'd rather deal with the repercussions of like overworking my CPU or my GPU or whatever than being late to my own streams. IB Grizzly, thank you for $5. Dizzy spreadsheets are too powerful for her new PC fund. Surely I just have to blow on it, right? Did you guys ever do that? Did you guys ever like blow on cartridges when you had like the N64? Anyways, we're at 5 minutes because I had to make that thumbnail. So let's go straight into chatting. Yeah! Ah, my hair! I was de-drilled! I had a bit for... Ah! My chat! I was de-chatted! Also, if I'm extra lispy today, it's because I'm wearing my retainers, cause I forgot my retainers on the plane and I didn't get them back till yesterday. Ah! I've been BGM'd! Yeah, so I forgot my retainers on the plane, so I didn't get them back till yesterday. So that means I went like 2 days without retainers, which I'm not supposed to do. So I'm trying to wear my retainers as much as possible to make up for it. I don't know if it actually makes up for anything. I think it does. I feel like it does because I'm lisping extra hard right now. I feel like little air bubbles going through my teeth, which shouldn't be happening because I have a plastic retainer on my top teeth. So technically, shouldn't they be like airproof or something? But yeah, I can't tell the difference. Lisp is pretty cute. I'm always a little bit lispy, but I think I'm especially lispy today. I can feel it. It feels like the feeling of talking with cotton in your mouth or something. Not that I've ever actually tried talking with cotton in my mouth. Well, I have, because did you guys ever go for a blanket sucking phase? I like the two people in chat who actually admitted to sucking blankets. I personally didn't go for a blanket. Okay, yes I did. Autism is one hell of a drug, man. Well, you know, sometimes like if you suck it just I should say that. Okay, but if the corners of a blanket, if you get it just right, if you... the corners of a blanket, if you get it just right. Okay, like if you know, enough with the corners of a blanket, it develops this like unique taste and texture that is just like... I'm not beating the allegations, am I? It was like salty. Yes, it's salty. It's like just, but it's not just like salt. Cause like if it was just with salt of it, if it was just with salt of it all, then I would just eat salt. I would just have little salt cubes, like I'm a horse or something, right? But it's like you get the texture right, and then it's like, yeah, that's good blanket flavor. Yeah. I didn't suck on my blanket, but I was the pencil chewer. I was too scared to chew on pencils. I was too scared to chew on pencils, the same way I was too scared to like bite nails. I don't know why. Like, I would say those irrational fears go somewhere under my irrational fear of Pacific Rim. And I don't know. I have a lot of irrational fears now that I think about it. But it's on the list. It's on the list. The movie? Yes. Yes. Why Pacific Rim? Well, okay, I saw Pacific Rim like one time. And then after I saw Pacific Rim, I had these reoccurring Pacific Rim nightmares. Which is to say, okay, let me describe. Honestly, my Pacific Rim nightmares might have just been the plot for Pacific Rim 2, but I'm telling you right now that I started having these reoccurring Pacific Rim nightmares far before Pacific Rim 2 was ever written. Literally, the minute I saw Pacific Rim in theaters, okay? And I'm pretty sure they jacked my dreams so they could write Pacific Rim 2. Hello, my cute Dizzy. How's my lovely bug doing? Well, chat's making me relive my reoccurring Pacific Dream nightmares now. So, fine, I guess. It's just another Thursday. Actually, I don't really stream on Thursdays very often, so this is a rare treat. This is a rare treat where you're looking into my psyche on a Thursday. I think I should be studied for research. Pacific Rim 2, The Rim Job. I don't think that's the actual title of that movie. But yeah, Dizzy Kaiju Enjoyer Dokuro. Listen, I like kaiju, but that doesn't stop my reoccurring Pacific Rim nightmares to be horrifying. And you know the worst thing is, so the way that my Pacific Rim nightmares always start, Stage, thank you for your super chat. You're to blame for Pacific Rim 2. Hey now. Guillermo del Toro is to blame. He's the guy who shot that movie, right? It's Guillermo del Toro. Pay no mind to how I horribly butchered that. Say Guillermo correctly right now. Golami. Is it actually Golami? Guillermo del Toro. I can say it. Galami salami. But yeah, back on wait, no, I have to explain a nightmare to you. Okay, so the nightmare always starts as me getting on a bus, and I'm on the back of the bus, right? And the bus is just driving through a cornfield, like, okay, there's a road, there's a road, but there's 2 cornfields on either side of a road. And a bus will be driving through, and then a bus will stop. And then what will happen is a bunch of kaiju babies, you know, like the kaiju baby monsters that you see in Pacific Rim 2. It's kind of different from those, but they're still kaiju babies. A bunch of them will erupt from the earth, like splitting apart the road, and then they'll like rip off the back of a bus, and then they'll like rip through it, and everything gets destroyed, including all the corn. And somehow I survived, but I survived by becoming one of the bugs. Like, I guess like, they bite me or something, and instead of Spider-Man, I become woman kaiju. Assuming that the man, like the N word of the suffixed words is what you turn into. So you know how Spider-Man is still a man, but he has all the ability of a spider? Well, I am a kaiju. I am a kaiju, but with all the thoughts of girl. So woman kaiju, yes. So a kaiju with anxiety, yes. So the thing about this reoccurring nightmare is it's been continuous. Like, the plot of it has just developed over time. I've been having this. When did Pacific Rim come out? Pacific Rim 2013. So yeah, I've been having these nightmares for, oh my god, it's been over 10 years. I've been having fucking Pacific Rim nightmares for over 10 years. But that is... Maybe I should get a new hobby. Where's some friends? Waste of a nightmare. A decade of Pacific Rim. Yeah, the more I talk about it, the more embarrassing it gets. But, you know, at this point, we can't stop ourselves. So, Alex says, thank you for the two currency. Atomic Kaiju Caramelized is a manga with that plot. Ah. I don't think I'm gonna read it, though, because if I read it, it's gonna continue the nightmares. And we're trying to stop the nightmares because we're trying to move on past that, you know? We're trying to be full, complete human beings or whatever without the Pacific Rim nightmares. But anyways, these nightmares have gone on for the better half of a decade now. And in the last plot development of my Pacific Rim nightmares, they like found a way to like use me on the robots. Like they strap me on or something, which is fine because sometimes I can turn back human, but sometimes I'm kaiju. So I'm obviously on the human side, but it's quite terrifying, like dreaming in the perspective of a literal bug, like an oversized bug, and then you just like, you're scattering everywhere, skit, scat. And then yeah, I just become part of a mech. And then I have to worry about getting blown up because now I'm on a mech and now I'm fighting a fucking war that I never wanted to be in, right? But I'm not even one of the soldiers. I'm just a piece of equipment. I'm just watching everything around me as like two friggin' dudes try to pilot their like robot armor that is armored with kaiju skin or whatever. But yeah, that's my Pacific Rim nightmare in as succinct of an explanation as possible for me. Yeah. SG Bowing, thank you for being a member of 6 months. Hello, Dizzy. I'm happy to announce that I no longer work inside a kitchen, but now I can't blast you on the speakers. Congratulations on getting a new job, or at least leaving your old job. Did you didn't get fired because you put me on speakers, right? Because if you did get fired because you put me on speakers, honestly, understandable. Honestly, I can't even feel bad at that point. That's just like, you're watching weird shit again. You're watching weird hentai again at work. I feel like I should start putting like deterrents in my stream so you guys don't watch me in public. You know what? We'll do one right now. And if you weren't fast enough to mute this stream, that's on you. If your boss looked at you weird, that's your fault. You sick freak. RB Grizzly, thank you for a super chat. I blast your streams on full volume on the highway. Well, at least when you're in a contained moving vehicle, and I'm assuming the people around you are also in contained moving vehicles. So it's fine. Now, if you're standing on the side of a highway with a speaker on, and you just have me blasting it, that's also fine, because I'm assuming most people don't have their windows down on the sideway. On the highway? Sideway highway? But you're weird for that. You're weird for that. Yotel, thank you for super chat. Thanks, Dizzy. My roommate gave me a side eye look. That's what you get. That's what you get for not muting fast enough. RB Grizzly, thank you for the super chat. My helper hates me. Oh no, you had someone in your car? Oh no. That's literally highway to hell? I'm on a highway to hell. There's actually a highway, not like locally, but pretty close to me. That's like, I think it's like called Hell's Pass or something, just because it's so dangerous. I've never driven on it. It's something to do with hells, maybe Gates of Hells or something like that. Yeah. I once showed you to my boss, and now he's a regular. Hi, Paul. Hi, Paul. I hope you work at an anime store. Highway to less. Is it really bad right now? I feel like it's getting worse the longer these are in. I'm not used to talking with these. I'm actually really nervous about my next ortho appointment because my orthodontist said that he can tell when someone's not wearing their retainers by how well they speak with their retainers. But all I'm saying is there's no way in hell anyone gets good at speaking with these. They're so distracting. They're so distracting. There's just no way in hell that happens, right? Disney lives in a JRPG town, confirmed. I mean, isn't that what Phase World is? Have you guys ever actually thought about the Phase lore? I think I want to do... Wait, have I already done a Phase lore video? I'm at a point where I don't remember what I stream anymore. Yeah, sometimes. No, I'm not insane. Yes, you have. How unfortunate. Well, I guess I need new content now. Wait, Phase has lore? Yeah, it doesn't make a ton of sense, but we do have it. We do have it. New member lore? I feel like they haven't been around long enough for me to create crazy headcanons yet. I feel like more needs to happen on stream where I can like be cracked out of my mind and absolutely just violate. But yeah, maybe soon. But yeah, hey, hi, wait! I didn't do a thing today! 22 minutes into stream. It's not too late. It's not too late. Okay, are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Hi, love bug. I missed you. Did you miss me? Like really, really miss me. Were you like, oh, Dizzy isn't streaming? And then I was. And then you were like, Dizzy! And then I was like, hi. And then, like, now you're here. Yeah. Yeah, kinda. I was sounding no. I missed you. You were gone for so long. Ooh, see? That's the sort of pandering I want from chat. Yes, that is the exact sort of pandering I want from chat. But yeah, hey, hi, hello. Cam, thank you for the super chat. You don't know. Shockingly enough, I'm not caffeinated today. I'm not caffeinated at all. Spirit bomb, she got me. I got you. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, pew. Pew, pew. I thought you were gonna take off. No. We were in an airport yesterday. Today is grounded, Dizzy. Today is grounded. Mild dizzy today. Yeah, but you know what? I had Starbucks yesterday. I had a Starbucks. Okay, before you guys get on my case for buying Starbucks again, I didn't want to make my own coffee. I wasn't even gonna have coffee because I'm trying to cut down on my caffeine right now. But they have a new viral Valentine's Day drink, so I had to have it. I had to have the viral Valentine's Day drink because it was so cute. What is the drink? I'm glad you asked. I was literally waiting for someone to ask me this because it's all I've been wanting to talk about lately. You always say you're cutting down on caffeine though. Yeah, because I'm always trying. It is very hard to quit, okay? I don't have a very addictive personality. I mean, I think the worst of it was when I was collecting dead rats. But there's just something about caffeine. I don't drink a lot. I'm not like addicted to alcohol or anything. The closest thing I ever had to a drug problem was when I was... Can I say popping vitamin C a lot? Well, I thought, okay, in my defense, vitamins are good for you. So I was just taking that because I read somewhere that vitamin C makes your dark spots disappear, and I got a little scar. From a pimple. So I was just like, pop, vitamin C until this goes away. But yeah. Also, yes, Flintstone gummies, the vitamin C gummies are delicious. So having a problem makes sense. It makes sense. My dad had a vitamin C addiction in college. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Anyways, but what was I saying? Yeah, so it's not like, I don't know, I think caffeine is the one thing I can say I have a problem with. And the fact that I'm constantly trying to better it means that I am on my way to being a better, healthier, happier person. Or at least that's what I'm gonna tell myself to sleep at night. Yeah. But anyway, so what's all this about the dead rats? I thought you guys knew I just really like taxidermy. At some point they opened, so there's like this little like, the problem is they were too accessible. Because at some point in the neighborhood I was living in at the time, they opened up like this like oddity store. So one of those little like niche stores where they sold like horror memorabilia and taxidermy and like other weird things. And they had a lot of dead rats there, and they were like, what, between $10 to $20 depending how fancy the dead rat was. So like I got into the habit of just like, I would pocket all my lunch money, because this is back when I got lunch money from my parents. I would pocket all my lunch money, okay? And every Friday, I would walk home and I would stop by the oddity store and I would purchase a new dead rat. And my parents were not happy with how many dead rats I was bringing home. Nope, not at all. Not even the slightest bit. So eventually we had to get rid of all the dead rats. But yeah, I'd say I had a dead rat problem. I would say I had a dead rat problem. Yes. I did that too, but it was for comic books. We also had a comic book store. But I don't know, at some point, at some point they reset the universe for whichever comic book series you're reading, and you're just like, bitch, so you're telling me I bought 52 single copies of this comic book series only for it to be reset and the universe to restart again? Meaning I have to start again with a new artist and possibly new ships that I'm not even gonna be supportive of? The dead rats. The dead rats, on the other hand, never betrayed me. A dead rat is consistent. Comic books are not. Comic books, the plotline comes and goes with whichever new writer is put on them. But a dead rat will always be a dead rat. A dead rat is consistent. Yeah. Meta, thank you for being a member of 6 months. Did you at least try to paint them to make them a little different from each other or something? They come in costumes. The dead rats come in costumes sometimes, because the little taxidermy people, they like pose it. So sometimes you get a dead rat in a costume. Rats, rats, we're the rats. We sleep at night, we creep at night, we're the rats. I'm the biggest rat that gets all of the cheese. I think that's the lyric. Reboots are lame, but they don't change the fact that the previous stories were good. Yeah, but I get really mad when my shit gets canceled. I get really salty whenever a series I'm reading is canceled. Did you name the rats? No, that'd be silly. You're so silly. You think I'd name a rat? That's silly. It's just a dead rat. What were your favorite dead rat ships? I didn't really ship any of the rats, but I did have an overly developed plot line and universe for my stuffed animals when I was younger. Because I also played with my stuffed animals with my brother, and he was really into RPG games. So my stuffed animal universe, for my age, was just very in-depth. Okay, so how it worked is, god damn it. So the majority of my stuffed animals were my children. So I had a Hello Kitty. I had a Hello Kitty stuffy. Her name was Blueberry, but her nickname was Big Butt Blue. And Big Butt Blue was that bitch. She was the mean girls of my stuffed animal universe, okay? And she was dating Panda. And Panda was a really cool guy. Panda was really cool. He was a panda, if you were wondering. He was not one of my children, so this is not incest no co. But she was dating Panda. But Panda had other bitches. So there were the three triplets. Which were these big-headed cats. And they were, Tiger, Smoke, and Shadow. So one was obviously an orange cat, and one was a gray cat, and one was a black cat. Okay? And so Shadow and Panda were rivals. Shadow and Panda were rivals. But Tiger was the new girl, because I got her later when I got Big Butt Blue. So Tiger was the new girl in the town, and she moved in with her two brothers, and they were the triplets. And Shadow was the nice one. Not Shadow. Smoke was the nice one, but Shadow was the new cool guy, so he was the rival character to Panda. Okay? And then I had a horse daughter named Horsey. And Horsey didn't have very soft fur, so she was one of my least favorite stuffed animals. So for all intents and purposes, we played her out to be brain dead. Like every other stuffy could talk and stuff, but Horsey just went, Horsey, Horsey, nay! But actually, eventually, my brother wrote like an additional plot line where actually Horsey has been playing dumb this entire time, and Horsey is actually a secret agent. Okay, she was actually intelligent enough to talk this entire time, but she's just been like going, Horsey, Horsey, nay, to throw everyone off. And so she's part of Big Butt Blue's gang. She's part of Big Butt Blue's gang because Big Butt Blue, she had like, they sound really weird now. But anyway, so the Big Butt Blue had like a little Mean Girls gang, and Horsey was part of it. And I had a white cat for real friend. I don't remember what she did actually. She was still there. I think her name was Kitty. And I had a blue bug. I had a blue, like from the Ant movie. Do you guys remember the Ant movie? I had a blue bug from the Ant movie. And he was Panda's best friend. Okay? He was Panda's best friend. But anyways, the point is I had a very in-depth, built-out, stuffy universe. Was Horsey another side bitch for Panda? No, but at some point I think Panda and Kitty did date, and Big Butt Blue was absolutely furious. Like, we'd make them fight. They were like slamming each other and like beating each other up. And like, Big Butt Blue had these amazingly stuffed limbs. So like when you like went in and used her little paws to like punch, it actually looked like she was punching. They were just like so stuffy. Yeah. Oh my god, wait, there was another one. There was another one of Panda's girlfriends was Cheer. So Cheer was my first ever Build-A-Bear. So I went to Build-A-Bear and I got a brown teddy. And I dressed her up like a little cheerleader because I was really into cheerleaders at the time. And so her name was Cheer. And she was like, she was part of Big Butt Blue's gangs, but she was kind of like, you know, that friend that is in your friend group but nobody really likes. But so she started hooking up with Panda too while Big Butt Blue and Panda were on break. But then like Panda didn't treat her very well because she's not that pretty. So yeah, that was my stuffed animal universe. Thank you. But Weeba, thank you for the $10. Take this money and get the story animated. I think I'd have to like talk to my brother. I feel like he might remember all the lore better than I was, because I was very young. When all of this happened. But yeah, in hindsight, I shouldn't have known about these sort of adult concepts so young. So somebody somewhere really failed me. Somebody somewhere really failed me by letting me play with my stuffed animals the way I did. Yeah. Turns out he never stopped writing it. It has 20 volumes now. Oh my god. I hope he's using monikers at least. I hope he's using names for them. Sounds better than the BS Hollywood is putting out, honestly. I'm trying to find a new show to watch recently. Sorry, my back has been like curling a lot lately, and I'm trying to make it stop. I don't know, have you seen those, like, they have like these little stuffed animals that are like desk pets for your posture? I thought they were stupid, but like 30 minutes before stream, I looked in a mirror and I saw how I was sitting, and like, now that we're actually sitting to stream, I think I might need one. Anti-shrimping arc. Yeah, no new Vanderpump Rules. Not yet. I think the new season's coming out soon. There is an alternate universe where Dizzy's parents actually noticed this and she got therapy, causing phase to never happen. Phase would have happened, I just wouldn't be in it. I don't know, I'd probably have a fucking real job. I shouldn't laugh after that. I shouldn't laugh because it's actually quite sad when I think about it. You might just need a better chair. You mean the $100 chair I got from the office supply store isn't good enough? I don't know, man. It's like one of those things I really don't want to pay for. Chairs. 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 What do you consider as a real job? Pencil pushing? Pencil push. You know, for a while I thought that's actually what pencil pushers did. Like push pencils. Because I watched a lot of Fairly Odd Parents growing up. And you know, Timmy's dad, his job is a pencil pusher. And what that means is he actually works at a pencil sharpening factory. I just think it'd be a nice job to have, just pushing pencils all day. But yeah, Fairly Odd Parents was a weird show. I think a lot of things from our childhood were probably weird things. I think there's like 3 types of people that get into creating children media. Number 1 is the exploitative types. So these are the suit and ties that dye their hair pink for content. And they probably have kids' YouTube channels, okay? They probably have kids' YouTube channels while treating the people in their lives like dirt, because we're too busy thinking of the next video to exploit a bunch of children for. Like, they go on, they film these videos, they're super bubbly, peppy, and energetic all the time, but you know there's no way they're actually like this in real life. That's type number 1. Number 2 are the people that never really grew up. And somehow these are the least damaging. These are the least damaging people in kids' content. Like, yeah, we're kind of... Some people might consider them insufferable, but they're good people. They're good people. They understand the magic, okay? They have magic within them, okay? They, like, watched whatever cartoon series they did as children, and they really internalized all the lessons and values, and they're just good people who are trying to do what they love and trying to bring that to a new generation. They're actually creative. Their sense of wonder hasn't died yet. Yeah, those are great people. I like those people. And then third are the weirdos and predators. Nothing else needs to be said about them. Oh god. But yeah. What were we even talking about? Fairly Odd Parents? Oh yeah, Fairly Odd Parents. Is YouTube Kids even a thing still? I think so. I think so. I don't know. I don't really monitor any of the content that my nephews consume. I have like email notifications for stuff. So like sometimes like one of them will have downloaded like a new iPhone game or whatever, and I'll know about that, but like I should probably be more responsible for the type of content they consume. That being said, not my kids, not my problems. They just have absentee parents. Are VTubers allowed in YouTube Kids? I think there's one. I think I can name one who does kids content. I think she's probably legitimately a great person. She seems really sweet. Stealth Mechanics, thank you for becoming a love book. Thank you for the membership. Did I miss anything pre-stream? Hold on. Oh, everything's lagging. Pippa? Hey, Pippa! I think there's an alternate universe where Pippa just makes kids content. I could see it. I could see it. Okay, I cannot check. Actually, let me just refresh this page. Viewer activity. Blah 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 blah. Izuna, thank you for becoming a love bug, and Bo Weevil Nebo, thank you for a pre-stream donation. But Disney daily dollaring, sorry I've been slacking. No, it's all good. You guys are never obligated to donate to my streams or anything. I'm just glad to have you around and hang out. That being said, we will have a membership stream next week, so if you guys want a member, if you guys want exclusive content, I haven't been very good at upkeep. Hopefully we'll do better next month. But yeah, if you guys want access to my emotes, like, what emotes I have? Diz Ups, Diz Love, Diz Cry, Diz Evil, Diz Gah, Diz Clown, Diz Raid, Diz Cheer, Diz Sleep, Diz Juice. I should rename that one. Diz Match and Diz Comfy. Then feel free to join the membership. Also, Chad Boulder, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Much appreciated. And D'Angelo, thank you for the super chat. Much appreciated. Diz Nuts when? What would that even be? What would a Diz Nuts emo even look like? Oh, you want to play more 100% OJ? Yeah, I do actually. We're gonna probably... I think we're gonna do a public stream of that at some point soon. I'm just trying to organize some stuff and hopefully it'll be up. I'm really backlogged right now. I'm really backlogged on things I need to get done. We are Gwee. Thank you for the super chat. You can't tell me what to do. Well, I can. Well, I'm asking nicely. I'm asking politely. Isn't that worth anything? Space Guy Rye, thank you for the super chat. Guess Steel Case Gesture or Herman Miller or Aaron Classic. You can get a great deal or use the refurbished models. That sounds expensive. I can just sit straighter. I've been seeing a lot of ads recently for not metal spines, but those back braces. I think I've been seeing a lot of ads for back braces, and I think we're actually in a generation where people are just like, yeah, let me completely give up on the gym and just skip straight to back brace. And that's kind of crazy to me, because aren't those things supposed to be super uncomfortable? Saw my first Disney stream the other day and was very concerned. Glad I came back today though. Aw, thank you for coming back. Which one did you see? Honestly, isn't this one more concerning though if you think about it? Because I'm telling you guys pieces of my psyche that I've never shared before, the deep and intricate, my deep and intricate thoughts between my stuffed animal universe. Which, actually, isn't it just my brother's stuffed animal universe that I played in? So really, isn't it his fault that I'm the way I am? Normal for VTubers, to be honest, that's true. Also, Lovebug, did I directly have to translate your name? Yes. Thank you so much for a super chat. Dizzy Posture Fund. A fund to fix my posture. I don't want that. I don't want a fund directly to fix my posture. No. Decaf, thank you for becoming a love bug, and Agent G, thank you for being a member of 5 months. It's all very concerning, but we are all into Menhera over here. I don't think I'm that mentally ill. I don't think I have that much mental darkness. I say that I'm quite positive, all things considered. Right? Right? If you didn't say my name with a Japanese pronunciation, it's over. Rabu Bagu. Rabu wagu! Rabu rabagu! Rabba! Rabble, 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 rabble. I saw the Fly Phase airline streams. Okay, yeah, that was pretty mental illness. I guess maternally mental ill laughter does not help my case against mental illness now. No, not at all. On one hand, you're fine. On the other hand, you're in phase. Can you guys guess what things actually bother me? Can you guys guess what actually like bothers me in life? Or like what dark thoughts keep me up late at night? I'll tell you one of them. I'll tell you one of them because it's stupid and part of me is deeply ashamed. Part of me is like, haha, that's silly, goofy. So it's kind of cute, right? Kaiju. Okay, yes, that's true. Unfinished Spanish. Okay, yes, that's also true. Have I overshared? Have I been oversharing? Well, that's food for thought for another day. A different dizzy, a different day. But okay, what I wanted to share is, so the other day I was just scrolling down my social media. And I see this video. And it's like one of those girly videos. Like, it's one of those things I wouldn't share with you guys because I feel like you'd have no interest in it. But like, a girl is just showing off her manicure, but for some reason she chose like a really sad soundtrack to show her manicure off to. And like, this was like, I don't know, 8:30 a.m. I just woke up, so I am very susceptible to emotions at this point in time, okay? And I just start bawling. I just get overwhelmed with sadness. Like, with sad music. There was just something about that soundtrack. And then, like, the video itself was overexposed. And I was just like... So yeah, those are the darknesses that keep me up at night. Or I guess get me out of bed in the morning. Actually keep me in bed in the morning because I get so sad that I'm unable to move or have thought. So like, I'll need to get out of bed really bad. Like, I'll get really hungry, but then I'll just be thinking like, man, I feel so sad now. And then I can't actually get up and do anything. Dizzy, you are the single best VTuber at getting chat invested in girly stuff. You got us to listen to you yap about reality TV for 2 hours. Great stream, by the way. Yeah, but that was a while ago. You guys wanna watch it now? Thanks for the gift membership. Not sure why, but I can't remember with most of face. The join button never shows up for a reason. That's really strange. Please try doing it directly from the YouTube page, maybe? Maybe, I don't know. It might be platform too. It might be platform. Man, being a psychologist and watching Phase makes me want to write a bunch of clinical case studies for science magazines. I don't think that's that weird because, you know, like sad music content is supposed to make you feel things. And if I start crying because I felt things, then isn't it good content? But yeah, nail paint hand cam one. I kind of wanted to do one today. I was kind of thinking of changing the stream to a hand cam because I kind of want to do my nails for the Lunar New Year, but I cracked 2 of them really badly. Like, you know the nail bed, like where the skin meets. I cracked 2 of them through the skin, so I had to like cut it out and bandage it up. So I have 8 fingers that I can paint. I only have 8 fingers that I can paint right now. Ouch. It sounds like it hurts bad. No. It's okay. I'm really used to this because I used to, at some point, I worked a job that involved large metal fixtures, and I would crack my nail all the time. So at this point, I could probably like pull off an entire nail and just be okay. I don't wanna though. I don't wanna. It would still be incredibly painful in the moment, but I'd get over it pretty quickly. Yeah. Large metal fixtures is a very obscure and general term. Yes. Space Guy Rye, thank you for the super chat. So you're saying you don't do well with Sarah McLachlan songs? Who's Sarah McLachlan? Sarah McLachlan. Is she the one who did... What's that one that's like... that plays in South Park? The one where it's just like... Slide, take me home. That one's really sad. That one's overwhelmingly sad, actually. That specific episode of South Park does something to my brain. Fleetwood Mac Landslide. Yeah. Fleetwood Mac Landslide does something to my brain. It's not okay. The Arms of an Angel? I've never heard In the Arms of an Angel. Wouldn't that be kind of terrifying? Because, like, aren't biblically correct angels kind of monsters? If you ended up in the arms of one, aren't you just, like, sheer minutes away from, like, perishing? Like, isn't that actually the worst possible thing that could actually happen to you? Like, being in the arms of an angel, and then them just ripping and tearing your body to shreds and consuming you? The SMT angel is hot, though? Wouldn't that one specifically, like that one in particular, try to consume you? Not all angels look like that. Not all angels. Just every angel we've happened to see. Just every angel that the news reports on. The actual description of a seraphim is a truly horrifying thought. Let's see. Seraphim description. Traditionally, seraphims are red-winged angels, which, with cherubims, are among the first hierarchy of angels next to a throne of God. According to the book of Isaiah in the Old Testament, they had 6 wings, 1 pair for feet, another covering the face, and the 3rd pair covering the feet. And they have red wings. Like, is that the natural assumption that the wings are red because of blood? Bah! Blood! Bah! I want to suck your blood! I'm just kidding. I'm not actually a vampire today because the schedule changed. But if I was a vampire, I'd go, blood! I want to suck your blood! Could have fooled me. Yeah, I know. I know my vampire disguise is very, very convincing. I know it. I feel silly goofy today. Yeah. But what were you talking about again? My stuffed animals? You know what? I don't actually have any of my stuffed animals anymore. We moved around a lot growing up, so I didn't keep any of my stuffed animals as a kid. Right now, the only stuffed animals I have are my travel monkey, which is a monkey I got while I was visiting Ember one time. And my travel monkey goes with me everywhere when I travel, because its head is so large that is the exact perfect thickness to sleep on when I'm in a plane. It's a huge fucking monkey. It's a huge fucking monkey head. And then I have my ducky. Which actually isn't that comfy, so Ducky doesn't get to go with me on trips. But I have one. I guess I have like mini plushies, because Iori likes getting keychains a lot. So I have a lot of like whenever like Iori comes back from something, she always brings me a keychain. So I have like 2 keychains from you, right? Yeah. Poor ducky. Hey, it's a cute ducky. I thought you meant a ducky. No, a ducky. Quack quack. Quack quack. Hegchild love. I only have like 2 plushies. That's not actually Hegchild. That being said, there's a plushie I really want right now. Can I like wait. I wanna find it. That Pikachu. I wanna show you guys this. Ah! No. Ah! Ta-da! I think this thing went viral on... I think it went viral on like Twitter recently. Not fat enough, but still cute. It's pretty fat. I don't know. It's pretty fat. It's a pretty fat Pikachu, I think. I think it's pretty cute though. I like it. So I want one of these. But they're apparently pretty rare. Like you have to get them from the Japanese Poke Center, and you get it with like buying a Valentine's Day chocolate, which I don't know, something about buying Valentine's Day chocolate. Just the idea of it is a little sad. So I really want one of those, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it. Still not as fat as OG Pikachu. It's pretty fat. I think it's pretty fat. Not a Digimon shame. The only Digimon plushies that I want are even rarer and harder to get. The only Digimon plushies I want are incredibly rare and hard to get. So unless I can get those Digimon plushies, I will never be able to get Digimon plushies because I've hyper fixated on the thought of these Digimon plushies. So I want no other Digimon plushies but them. And wait, what happened to the game? The game stopped picking up on OBS, so we just switched to just chatting. But thank you for coming to stream anyways. Get it custom made? No, it's not gonna be the same. It's not gonna be the same. But yeah. See, you could buy a nice chair instead of super rare plushies. Well, the thing is, I'm not gonna get either of those things. Because if there's one thing that Dizzy Dokuro needs to keep pushing, it's her caffeine addiction. So as long as that's a major deterrent and part of my life, I will never get any of the rare exclusive things that I want or need. Because I will be having to feed this mild addiction to caffeine. Stop wailing for Starbucks. I wish I could! If I could quit, I would. But why can't I quit you? Never finished with Starbucks series? Oh, sorry, did I stay tangenting? Yeah, so I got a new Starbucks drink. I went to Starbucks yesterday, and I was a brave bug. Because I went to a new Starbucks because my regular Starbucks is closed for repair. Well, it's not actually closed, but it's like, it might as well be. Because it's open for like the morning hours, like the morning rush, and then immediately stops being open. Space Guy Rye, thank you for $5, Dizzy, but you don't have an official Face Connect coffee. I hope it's espresso. I hope if I get an official Face Connect coffee, it's espresso. Whatever happened to the French press? I got a French press! I usually make coffee nowadays, but there's a new Starbucks Valentine's Day drink. So, okay, let me explain what a new Starbucks Valentine's Day drink is. It is an iced white chocolate mocha with strawberry cold foam. So it's like this nice little, like, cute little tan colored with a very light pink on top. It's very, very cute. It's very, very moe. And so I had to. You guys understand, right? Your official coffee is probably gonna be orange juice. Can't ship orange juice. Can't ship orange. Actually, you can, because I guess you would have to ship orange juice so we could all get orange juice. Because I'm assuming some countries don't have oranges. I'm sorry I sneezed. Yeah. So I got the pink foam, and the pink foam was really good. Bless you, bless me, bless me. Microplastics. I do love drinking microplastics. I feel like we've been having a really girly talk today. I'm sorry about that. I should talk about more masculine things, like trucks and cars and bees. Bees, the picture of masculinity in my brain. But now that I think about it, bees actually aren't a very masculine animal, because bees have a queen, not a king. And the male bees are just worker drones, and the male bees can't even do much as worker drones. They're literally there. They're literally there for mating. Male bees are literally there for mating. I want to talk about Rome. I don't actually know that much about the Roman Empire. I know like some stuff about the Greeks that the Romans just stole from, so I probably know like cultural stuff. Live, breed, die, repeat. You're assuming that there's a life cycle, and then when you're dead, you're not just dead. You actually get reborn, and then you live again, and then you get to breed again, and then you get to die again. Whisper sweet Roman nothings to me, Dizzy. Is that what men want? Is that what men want? You know what? I know some girls who took comp sci to meet men. I can name exactly 3 girls in my life who took comp sci in hopes of meeting men. But now that I think about it, where the men really are was probably history. They probably would have had better luck meeting a guy in history. And you know what? Those guys are probably more romantic too, because I feel like people who study history, they're naturally romantic. They're all about these stories. They're gonna romanticize their life. So like, if you meet a history, oh my god, think of if 2 history people meet each other, like a history girl and a history boy, and then they're just like, oh, in the year 1472, this historic artist painted a portrait of his beloved, and so I, admiring his art, decided to paint my own picture of you, my beloved. And then the history girl's like, oh, darling, my sweet, this is the most romantic thing I've ever seen. Therefore, I've decided to chop off my ear and give it to you. We don't talk like that, Dizzy. I don't know what fucking couples talk like. I think you have a really incorrect image of history major men. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Is it more or something like, darling, my beloved, did you know that this war was started over a woman? Yes, I've decided that my love for you is so strong that I too will be participating in a war of my own. And then he goes off to war, and she's like, oh, blasted, my beloved has gone off to the war. I will write letters and correspondence with him post ASAP. Something like that? Something like that? Did a ski trip change your voice? No, but Vapieta did. I'm wearing my retainers right now, so I'm lisping really badly. I want to take them out, but also I want to have good teeth. Yeah. Yeah. The drama club is 2 doors down. Did you guys ever take theater? Do you guys think I took theater? Which extracurriculars do you guys think I was in? Let's vote. Let's vote. What extracurriculars? Actually, I don't want to vote. Yeah, total scene kid. I was in... Okay, here's a hint. I was in 3 extracurriculars in my entire life. I was in 3 extracurriculars. Band. No, I was never in band. I was never in band. I don't... This is like one of the biggest shames of my life, I think. But like... When I was younger, I was given the choice of either learning an instrument or like joining book club. And all the cool kids, yes, I know, but options are not great. None of the options are great. But the cool kids, all the cool kids, including like the 2 girls that I was like friends with, and like the 3 cool boys, opted out of taking band and chose to like read instead. And I really wanted to do band. I really wanted to learn an instrument. But because everyone else was reading, all the cool kids were reading, and I wanted to be cool, I chose to read instead. And we read The Giver, which, honestly, pretty good book. I had a lot of fun reading The Giver. But I'll always regret not picking up an instrument. Because if I picked up an instrument, then eventually I would have joined band. And if I eventually joined band, that means maybe I would have been good at an instrument. Maybe now I could play an instrument. And maybe now I could read music. But I didn't. I didn't. Instead I read a book. And that is one of the greatest regrets of my life. Never too late to learn. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of embarrassing now. I think it's kind of embarrassing now. I tried playing the sax back in 4th grade. Oh lord, that was a mistake. I don't know what I would have played. I don't know what I would have played. Now as an adult, I'm like the trumpet. The trumpet is a cool instrument to me now. But back then, I think I really wanted to like learn the bass or the drums. Something like that. CP Tanker Joe, thank you for Super Chat. This is off topic, but what are your thoughts on the Canadian Pacific and Kansas City Southern Railroad merger that now forms CPKC? And I changed! Chugga 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 choo choo! Trumpet is pretty bass. Bass is always going to be cool. I agree. I think bass is always going to be cool. But I think the guitar gets less cool over time. I think the guitar gets less cool over time. But bass will always be cool. You and Jelly should learn drums together. She wants to. Oh, I don't actually know if I have like the space for it where I'm living right now. I don't know. I don't know, Ina actually inspired me to pick up a guitar. I used to play violin and piano. Those are both cool instruments. I think the violin is one of those like pretty people instruments. I feel like the violin. Maybe this is just because I watched too much anime growing up, but I feel like whenever I see a violin in media, it's always portrayed as an instrument played by super pretty people. But yeah. But that's what I'd like to play, I think. I think if I were to learn an instrument now, you know what? It would be harp, because I want to get better at the harp. That's like the one instrument I kind of picked up. That was only in recent years. I only know a couple songs. I want to get better at like reading music and being able to like play stuff. I have pretty like, you know how what an octave is? I have pretty long fingers. Like I can stretch up more than a full octave. So I think Well, you guys have seen my hands, but like, yeah, I feel like I'd like to get better at the harp right now. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe if I ever have kids, I would want them to learn an instrument. Actually, what I should be learning is I want to learn a language because I want my future kids to be bilingual. And like, if I start learning a language like today, it would only take me like 5 years to learn it. And then hopefully by then someone would want me. Erica is a music major, plays lots of stuff. I asked Erica advice actually because one of my nephews wanted to get into musical classes. So I asked her like what would be a good instrument for him to play. I think she suggested the piano to start. I think she suggested piano. He gave that up very quickly. He gave that up very quickly, if you're wondering. I don't know. I think kids are very energetic. They're always moving on to something new. He's really into Minecraft right now, though. English and Dragon Ball Spanish. Actually, to be honest, if I watched Dragon Ball in Spanish, I'd probably be able to like follow along pretty well because I have so much of both the Japanese subs and the English dub memorized. I'm multilingual. It's actually hell because I don't have enough time to spend learning each. But like, are you at least conversational in both? I feel like just that is enough. I feel like just that is enough. I had a dream recently, actually. This is kind of unrelated, but kind of is. It's related in the way that, like, I am a lonely hag, and unrelated in every other sense of the way. But I had this dream pretty recently. But I dreamt I was on a golf course. That's sign number one. That this is something that would never happen in reality, because what the fuck is Dizzy Dokuro doing on a golf course in Middle America? I don't even know if it was in Middle America. I'm just assuming because I was on a golf course. Pacific Rim related? No, it's not Pacific Rim related. But I had this dream that I was on a golf course. And like some guys like drove past me in a little golf cart, and they told me that I had a nice shirt, and I replied, "Thank you, it's green." And then I looked down and then my shirt wasn't green at all. It was navy blue, and I held that secondhand embarrassment in for like 3 days. I held that secondhand embarrassment in because, like, if you told someone that, right? And you're just like, if someone came up to you and it's just like, "Dizzy, why are you freaking out? Why are you tweaking?" And you're just like, "Oh, I'm just like, I just remembered something really embarrassing." And they're like, "Oh, what did you remember?" And it's just like, "Well, I had this dream where someone complimented my shirt, and then I was just like, 'Thank you, it's this color.' And then I looked down and my shirt wasn't the same color as the color I said." They would think you're insane. They would think you're fucking insane. Thinks I have brain damage. Yeah, that's really what it is. But yeah, I just had to hold that in for like 3 days. I couldn't even talk about it because, like, well, I guess I could have. Well, no, because I didn't have a Zatsu stream like this. So I couldn't really talk about it. I had to talk about other things. Oh. I don't know. It was just like, it was a really bad dream. It was one of those dreams that had like negative in real life repercussions because I woke up and I kept being like, did that happen? Did that actually happen? This was not a dream, and that's kind of how it felt like. But it can't be a dream because what is Dizzy Dokuro possibly doing on a golf course? Okay. There's always room for tangents, though. I think I tangented a lot today. I feel like I've been tangenting for a while, and I haven't even been streaming that long. I was at a wedding and this bridesmaid was on the dance floor with cake on her face, so I gestured so she could wipe it off. She got embarrassed and literally ran away. She reminded me of you so much. I will take that as a compliment. Maybe. Maybe. Your nose feels stuffy. would assume you were lost on the golf course. How would you get in though? Because aren't most golf courses like private or something? Something like that? Space Guy Ride, thank you for super chat. You ever have a dream where you absolutely love someone and woke up and it was never real? That broke me for a week. No, because I don't know what love feels like. I like to imagine it sometimes though. I like to imagine what love feels like. That was actually possibly the most autistic thing I've ever said. Ugh, cringe. Cringe, 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 cringe. That is genuinely depressing. Well, like, don't you guys kind of get it? Like, sometimes you're just like, I'm really happy. But am I really happy? I don't know. I don't have any, like, I don't really have experience in loving things. Like, I love my family, I think. I love my family. I like spending my time with chat. That's a form of love, right? But then when people talk about, like, love, all I can think of is, like, my only point of reference is, like, anime, video games, and cartoons, and Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and comic books. Which, if I'm gonna be honest, I don't think those are very good examples of what love is. You know? What about reality TV? I don't think you can call what you see on reality TV love. What's a good example to you? Like, if I had to, like, pick an ideal romance from any of the content I consume, okay, you know that scene? That scene in Mega Man X, like the Zero games? Do you remember Zero? Do you remember his little brown-haired girlfriend? He had like a mousy little girlfriend with brown hair. Ciel, yeah, Ciel. Iris? Maybe her name is Iris. Okay, Iris. Okay, so like, you know that scene? This is, okay, the reason I bring this up is this scene made an impression in my childhood. So I guess this is what like my definition of love is. So, you know that scene where Iris is dying and then like Zero runs up to her and picks up her dying body and he's just like, no! That scene had an impact on my life. So that's what I think love is. What am I fighting for? Is that the line? What am I fighting for? Okay, this is actually the most autistic thing you've ever said. Oh, goddamn. Does she know? Do I know what? Do I know what? When night is young, I bet we can go even more artistic. How artistic can we be? But yeah, I don't know. I really like that. I really like that scene when I was younger. I actually stopped playing the game after that scene because I was just like, well, my ship is dead. My ship is fucking dead. Life is fucking worthless. I'm over this game. So I don't actually know how that game series ended. I just know that's when I stopped playing. And I guess that's why I can't really, like, I don't really know what love is, because Iris died, and then, that was, like, my first ship ever. That was my first real ship. So after that, I was just like, well, love is dead. Fuck this. I'm gonna go play with my teddy bears. You can avenge Iris? Well, shit. Zero got a way better girlfriend in the Zero games. Oh, nice to know. Nice to know. If Zero can't love, neither can Dizzy. Yes. Adventure on stream. I don't know. I'm not very good at those types of games, so I'd probably just like play it on easy mode in my own free time. Yeah, what else is new? Life updates? Oversharing, more oversharing. I'm going to my parents for dinner tonight. I'm gonna go to my parents' house for dinner tonight. I don't know what we're eating, but I was summoned via phone call this morning to dinner. So I will go and I will eat dinner and I will see my family. Oh, they invited you over. Yeah, they invited me over. Will you invite us too? I just have my like little... What if I just like leave stream on? I just pull up my little chat box and then I just like put that at the dinner table. Actually, wouldn't that be rude? You're not supposed to have your phone out for dinner. You're not supposed to have your phone out for dinner. Go in your pajamas. No, I put on makeup today. I put on makeup. I haven't gotten dressed yet because I'm streaming. But I put on a little bit of makeup and I did my hair. So I'm gonna go for dinner after this. Hopefully it'll be good. I haven't seen them too much since I got back. Like very, very briefly I did, but yeah, it's kind of been like two or 3 months. Weeks! It's been 2 or 3 weeks since I last saw my family. I don't know. I'm a bit of a homebody. So if no one like forces me to, I'd probably just sit in this room and rot all day. I've been doing better at eating though. Like I've been eating more since I got back because I did lose quite a bit of weight during the ski trip with Sheena and Ember. But it was like I had a little Garfield moment the other day. Have you guys seen the new Garfield movie? Baby Garfield's so cute. I love Baby Garfield. It's so baby Garfield. It's so baby. There's a new one, yeah. A new Garfield movie was just announced, and Baby Garfield is so cute. Here, wait, let me get a photo of Baby Garfield for you guys. Baby Garfield. It's like serotonin injected right into a fucking brain, guys. It's serotonin right into a fucking brain. Okay, look at Baby Garfield. He's just a little scrunkly, you're right. He's just a baby scrunkly. Yeah, I really like Garfield before Mondays were invented. That's pretty funny. That's actually pretty fun. That could be a tagline for a movie. But yeah, he's really cute. But yeah, I love Garfield, my own man, the other day, because I was gonna go out, but instead I stayed at home. And you know what I ate? Lasagna. I had lasagna for breakfast, I had lasagna for lunch, and then I had lasagna for dinner. And then as I laid in bed, I couldn't help but think to myself like, wow, I'm a baby Garfield. Me. I was quite happy with that. I was very, very happy. Garth Maxing? It's like you're an orange cat. If only. I think If there is a cycle of rebirth in my next life, if I were to die, I'd like to come back as some rich Chinese cat. Specifically Chinese. I would like to be owned by some rich Asian woman. And yes, she would probably commit crimes and abuse me for social media clout. But I'd have like 3 square meals a day. And I'd be really cute and fluffy. You're going to end up as a bee. Hopefully a worker bee. Hopefully a worker bee. I'd hate to be a queen bee. I feel like being a queen bee is dangerous for several reasons. Like, yes, a hive... First, actually, no, that's a bad thing. First of all, the hive, if you die, the hive just falls apart without you. Especially if there's not a secondary queen bee. Third, matricide is a real fucking thing. All those friggin' bees you pop out of your bee hole. All the bees you pop out of your bee hole. If any of your worker bees decide that you're unfit to be queen bee, they'll raise a new queen bee that you bore from your bee hips, okay? And they'll raise it in secrecy until it grows up, and then you have to fight your own child to the death or else it kills you. Or, secondly, you might have to, before it raises up to kill you, you have to kill it while it's still in its infancy. And then it's just like, I don't want the guilt. I don't want the guilt of my child's death on my hands like that, right? And thirdly, I don't... Okay, like, modern dating is bad, okay? Being single as a parasite is bad. But being single as a queen bee is even worse, because you gotta go on a mating flight. You gotta go on a mating flight. And what you do in your mating flight is you travel several feet off the ground, right? And then you go into a swarm of men. A swarm of men, and then they all try to, like, bee sex with you. And then, like, you end up bee sexing with one of them, and then the rest of them die. And then I have even more lives on my hands. And what if I don't even like the bee that bee sexes me? So yeah, if I were to be reborn as a bee, I would like to be reborn as a worker bee. Ain't bee workers all females? Technically, the boy worker bees could be considered worker bees, I guess, but they just don't have any of the things that actually make them worker bees. Like, they don't have the little pollen bags, like the little leg bags that hold all the pollen. So yeah, they can't actually work. Yeah, they're just a pump and dump. Boy bees are for pumping and dumping. Yes. Zengoodman, thank you for the super chat. Real bee hours have returned. I unironically missed this. My bee talk. Eclipse Nova, what waifu you want to cosplay one day? A Shelly Arinko, checking in. You already do? Oh, that's right, I do. I mean, I am Leo. Cosplay as Ember and show up at her house. I think I have a video of me putting her wig on. I was joking with Jelly the other day. We were joking together and we were just like, yeah, you know what? We should have just switched character concepts. We should have just, like, with the amount of times I've put on a Star Woman skin, we might as well just have switched characters concepts. You can be some sea creature and I can be a Star Woman. Give us a thanks for the $double. RB Grizzly, thank you for a super chat. Are you going to skinwalk any more of days? I don't know. Depends. Depends if it suits my mood. I say, you know, if there's one thing I live by, it's anything for a bit. If it would be funny for a bit, you should just do it. Because anything for the bit. That's my genuine belief. I think I would die if it was funny enough. I mean, obviously I'd come back because I'm a literal parasite and then, like, an unaging, unkillable parasite. But, like, I think I would die if it was funny enough. The Killing Jug? Is that a TV show or something? Yeah. I don't know. It just seems like a good way to go out. Because I could go out in a sad way. What would be sadder, okay? What would be sadder? Okay, imagine this. We grow old together. I'm dying. What's funnier? Okay? I'm dying. We're growing old together. I'm dying. And with the last bit of my time, I just sit there feeling all sorts of bad for myself because I'm dying. I'm just like, oh, I just want to be surrounded by my loved ones and my family. Oh, this is so tragic. Or I summon my entire family to my hospital room, alright? And I tell them, I've split up my inheritance into a game. Now, I've given you all a budget so you can travel this country to find the pieces of my inheritance. Winner keeps all. And then they all have to play this like horrendously sick death game to get my inheritance. Only for it to come out at the end. Oh, actually, I gave it away to the butler all along. God, my kids would be so resentful. The D and Go D Rogers would be dizzy. She died completely broke, actually. Actually, that would be right. I think people way overestimate what, like, content creators earn. Isn't it the friendships that you make along the way? Isn't the friendships that you make along the way the true reward, though? Yeah, but, like, you gotta remember that these would be my children. Or at least relatives of mine. So therefore, it would be a total bloodbath. And I'm okay with that. They might kill the butler. And hey, if it was funny enough, then I'm okay with that. If it was funny enough, then that is fine. Sounds like a Mr. Beast video. Hey, Mr. Beast, you want to collab on my deathbed? Just for a bit LOLs. I mean, hopefully they think it's funny too. I'm assuming that any child of mine would have a sense of humor as messed up and abysmal, for lack of a better word, as mine. So if that's the case, hopefully they find the humor in it, you know? Pit them against each other from an early age, play the long game. No, my kids will be friends. I think if I have children, that's one thing. Because I'm really... I hesitate to say this. I'm pretty close with my siblings, all things considered. So I would like my children to... If I have multiple children, I'd like them to be friends too. I think that's the thing. Like, if I wasn't close to my siblings growing up, well, I was a lot closer to my brother. I was a lot, because we're closer in age anyways. But I didn't have a good relationship with my siblings growing up. I think I'd be a lot more messed up than I am. Which is saying something, because I wouldn't exactly say that I'm not messed up the way I am. But, I don't know, I'd probably be like... I think I'd be a lot more sensitive of a person. And I'd be a lot more fragile of a person. And also, I don't know. I wouldn't like cool stuff. I wouldn't like cool stuff. And I like the things I like. I like liking bugs. And I like liking taxidermy. Wait, no, those are hobbies I picked up entirely out of myself. What positive influence have my siblings been on me? The penny method! I wouldn't know about the penny method, that's true. I wouldn't know about the penny method. That is... Huh. 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 I wouldn't know about VTubers. I wouldn't know about VTubers. I wouldn't have known about VTubers. Huh. 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 Do I resent my siblings? Ooh, yeah, that's a lot of thought for tonight. That is a lot of thought I do not want to process tonight. Nope. Huh. Space Guy Rye, thank you for a super chat. Thank you for your $50. The secret is that everyone is messed up, and for most people, siblings were roommates you can never escape. There's good times and bad times, and we tend to remember the bad ones, but it's really something if you still talk with them. Yeah, I love my siblings. Love. Love? Wait a fucking minute. Do I know what familial love's supposed to feel like? Huh. 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 Time to return to therapy? I actually haven't been to therapy in a while. I should have said that. That's oversharing, isn't it? Huh. Maybe I do need to go back, but it's so expensive. Did you get any hugs as a kid? No, I feel extremely uncomfortable when people hug me, especially my own family. Die Screaming, thank you for a super chat. Real quick, when we donate, we need to act like it's our last earthly penny to bother you the most, right? Is it your last earthly penny? If it isn't, if it is, you shouldn't donate it Because if you donate it, then you won't have any more earthly pennies. And the space pennies, they don't really count for anything in this economy. But thank you for your donation. I really appreciate it. I think Dizzy has used her brain too much tonight. Yeah, it was better before I started thinking. Weird Gui, thank you for the super chat. Last earthly penny. Hey, first of all, I don't even recognize what that currency is. It might not even be a penny. You might not have pennies in your culture, okay? It would be whatever the equivalent of a penny is in your culture. Which, I don't know. Great Texas quid? Is a quid the same thing as a penny? Great Texas quid. That's what I'm gonna call your currency. The Great Texas quid. A half quid? That can't possibly be your last earthly penny because that's not a half quid. That's 14 quids. That's 14 Great Texan quids. Die Screaming, thank you for your super chat. So broke, starving constantly. Help us. Stop donating. Use that money to buy food. It's that simple. It's really that simple. Excellent, thank you for your $10. Took out a payday loan to buy the super... Okay, don't joke about that. Don't joke about that because third-party debts are really bad. B-lender debts are really bad, and I don't want any of you guys to ever have to incur a B-lender debt. If possible, borrow from the banks when the rates of the banks are good. Otherwise, try not to borrow at all. Hunker down and save your money. That's my financial advice. Sage, thank you for $2. Don't worry, I still have rice. Last American $2. I'm conflicted about this because I am of a belief that so long as you have rice to eat, then you're okay. I am very conflicted about this. Weird Gui, thank you for the Great Texan quid. Guatemala Quetzal. Third world monopoly money. Nope, it's Great Texan quid now. I said it, therefore it might be right because this is Dizzy Stream and Mike makes right, and this is a Dizzy Stream and I'm the mightiest of the Dizzies. Thank you. Sit here, thank you for the super chat. My bank gave me a line of credit for a reason. I'm also conflicted about this because I believe lines of credits have better rates than credit cards, but if you're using your line of credit on something as small as a super chat rather than getting yourself a house or a car, I don't feel very good about that. Voider, thank you for being a member 5 months. Now use it for membership. At least I can do a membership stream for you. Silas, thank you for the 212. Sorry, it's all I could scrape together. No. I appreciate anything that you guys give me. I really do. I really do. I really do. Listen, as someone who has had an Oshi, and as someone who has been personally betrayed by her Oshi, I really appreciate you guys. And that's the best someone like me can do. Yeah. Believe Nevo, thank you for $10. No, take my food money. That's not real food money, right? That's not real. Should I do like... I feel like we should share like what we ate in a day. Like we should do like food reviews together so I can make sure you guys are eating proper. Steven Tonch, thank you for the super chat. Don't worry, Dizzy, I get paid tomorrow, so we good. Okay, tomorrow is I think tomorrow is payday. So I will let this one slide. Nez, thank you for your $10. I took out a loan for this super from the nice guy in an alley just down the street. I think the contract said something about losing my kidneys or something, but I'm sure it's fine. How many kidneys do you need? Most people live normal, healthy lives with one kidney. However, it's important to stay as healthy as possible and protect the only kidney you have. Please take care of your kidney. Your remaining one. Don't sell another. Just say. Thank you for the 10 currency. My prepaid Visa only has 30 euros left. It was a Christmas gift, right? It was like a Christmas gift Visa? Because if it's a Christmas gift visa, I don't feel so bad. I don't feel too bad stealing from your grandparents or your secret Santa from work or your estranged cousin who only got you a gift because they heard last minute you were coming over to a Christmas party, so they had to stop by the local grocery store and buy you some sort of gift card. I don't mind stealing from those people. But otherwise, I strongly encourage you guys to only donate when you have extra resources. You're never obligated to donate all the time unless that is we are having a special event, in which case I would appreciate donations. But what I would appreciate more is if you guys buy my merchandise. That way you actually have a little piece of me to take home. But I also understand if you don't buy the merchandise, because not everyone has the money for that. And it's also okay if you don't have any money at that time, so you just participate and show up to my streams. That's totally okay too. That's fine. That's actually totally fine. I'm okay with whatever. My standards are in hell, and I just like that you show up. Okay? That's what I want to say. I'm just happy you're here, okay? Okay. 9, thank you for your $10. Took out a loan for this one. Let's fucking go. Let's not fucking go there. Meta, thank you for the super chat. Don't worry, Dizzy. This isn't a real currency, unlike US dollars. Not like the whole local economy works off of it, right? What? Right? Malcolm Liang, thank you for being a member of 6 months. I have canceled donations to various charities and subscribed to VTuber membership instead. I do not trust those charities. Ooh, this is a hard one because while I understand the distrust of charities, because yes, charities do steal from people, you also get a nice tax write-off when you donate to charities. So, if you figure out a way to write off donating to me, I guess you could if you start a media company of some sort, if you start some sort of media company and you pass it off as a necessary a networking donation, maybe that would be okay. I would totally vouch for you guys. I would totally vouch for you guys if IRS contacted me. I don't know if that could get me arrested. We'd probably have to delete the stream and never talk about it again. But if that's the cost of it, I don't mind at all. Thank you. Lysander, thank you for the super chat. Oh, that's good. I just took my mom's credit card. That one I'm okay with. That one I'm okay with. I bought 30 Halloween stickers. Did you actually? James Casdy, thank you for the super chat. I am financially stable and this super chat will not hurt me financially. Dizzy love. Now that is the sort of super chat that helps me sleep at night. Not that super chats really sleep at night. Do you guys know what a sleepy girl mocktail is? Wait, do you guys pause. Have you guys heard of a sleepy girl mocktail? I'm gonna go get the ingredients for it tonight because I think it's so bougie and I feel like it's gonna make me feel pretty. And if I feel pretty, then hopefully I look pretty. And if I look pretty, hopefully you guys will appreciate that. So I'm gonna get myself a sleepy girl mocktail. Okay, apparently it's magnesium, melatonin, tart cherry juice, and a sparkly water. How bitchy and pretty does that sound? Very. Yes. Yes, that might kill. I trust it because it's on the internet. I read about it on the internet. So I wanna make, I've been wanting to make this for 3 weeks. I've been obsessed with the idea because imagine it, it's just time for my nightly mocktail. And I just bust out the tart cherry juice and the sparkly bevy and the melatonin and the magnesium. I'm just bitchy and cute. And then I'm just and I pass out and I wake up beautiful. she's becoming a wine aunt. I would never. That stains your teeth. I don't drink wine. Well, I did have a phase where I wanted to drink wine, but it was all fan fiction influence. So I'm over it now. I'm over it now. Is this an advanced isekai strategy? You know? And if that's the result of this, I'm not mad about that either. I think I would be happy with either results at this point. But also, Lindsay Van Cedar, thank you for the $2. My wife loves to cuddle with your daki each night. Do you guys just keep that between you or something? Do you guys just keep my daki between you guys while you sleep? I have a lot of questions about your marriage at this point. First off, I've been streaming for like more than half a year at this point. Which means you've been married for more than half a year. Which means your marriage is stable. Which means you're both stable people who watch VTubers. One year is stable. Listen, like I said, my best examples of love come from cartoons, anime, and video games. And my ideal relationship happens to be Zero and Iris from Mega Man. There's a lot of problems here. But thank you for the super chat. Ivy Grizzly, thank you for the super chat. Dizzy, I picked up a second job to super JK. Not funny. Not funny. You're not funny. I would be really worried about that. I would actually be very worried about that. So I hope that, I don't know. I hope that never actually happens. I hope that's not something to worry about in the future. Base but concerning. Yes, very concerning. Thank you for being a member for a month. Do you ever wonder if your brother used the penny method familial version on you? No, that's gross. That's gross. You don't think about family and the penny method. You don't think about family and the penny method. That being said, I can confirm that my brother consistently became a worse older brother over time. There was a brief period of my life where I didn't have a relationship with either of my siblings. There is no like actual cause of this, I feel like. I think it was just like, everyone gets into that phase of their life where they're like a stupid teenager and like you don't really care about that stuff. But I think family's pretty important to me at this point, yeah. Yeah. What's the penny method? I've explained this so many times. But basically, do you ever think about people like piggy banks? So what you do is you gotta invest in people. You gotta invest time. Because if you want to connect with someone, obviously, what it takes most of the time is time. So you're investing time, energy, resources. And if you really want to make a good investment, then you put 90% of your time into a person. But obviously, that's not sustainable. I can't just put 90% of my paycheck into the bank every month. Well, I do, but then it goes out onto other things like rent. But then you put 90% in, and that's not sustainable. So over time, you slowly put less. But you start slow. You put in 80. And 80 is still a lot. So a person doesn't really get to complain because you still put 80% into that person, right? They seem crazy if they complain about only getting 80%. But then what you do instead of decreasing it is you put in 85. You put in 85 because now we're thinking, wow, I was only getting 80 before, but now I'm getting 85. Which means that I actually gained 5, okay? And then you go back and you take away another 10, so you only put 75 in. We'll only put 75 in. And once again, the difference between 85 and 75 isn't crazy. It's less, but they seem like the crazy one if they bring it up. So you keep on doing that. You keep on doing that to this person until eventually you reach pennies. You reach pennies to $1. And they get used to it. And they seem crazy for ever complaining or asking for more. And that's the penny method! Yeah! Lindsay Van Cheater, thank you for a super chat. She spoons your Daki, I spoon her. Been married for 11 years now, and she likes VTubers a lot. Tenma is her Ushi, by the way. And does my Daki spoon the Tenma Daki? Because it can't be the other way, because if a Tenma Daki spooned my Daki, it would be crushed. Well, I guess the Tenma Daki would still be crushed if I spooned the Tenma Daki, just in a different way. Charlie, thank you for being a member of 2 months. Oh my god. I don't know what that song is. I heard it on TikTok once. The melons would crush Tenma's head. I didn't really appreciate Tenma though. Tenma took over Phase Weekly. Rooney and Panka as well while I was away. I really do appreciate that. So yeah, thank you again, guys. Oh, but there's gonna be a Phase Weekly, not tomorrow, but the day after. I'm hosting Phase Weekly again. I hope it's good. It's been a while since I posted Phase Weekly. I'm actually pretty nervous about it. Am I talking fast right now? I feel like I'm talking pretty fast. Let me slow down. There's actually a... Wait, I don't know why I'm using that tone right now. There is actually a Phase Weekly this Saturday. I feel calm now. I feel calmer. You're talking fine, but then again, I watch videos on 2 times. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh golly gee. Oh dear me, mom, my. Dear me, mom, my. I don't know what words I'm saying anymore. Remember to breathe. You know what I forgot to do this entire stream, guys? You know what I forgot to do this entire stream? Drink water. I had a water here this entire time. But I guess I didn't have like a liquid issue because my retainers kept me all like... my mouth hydrated and stuff. I'm gonna drink water now. I asked you before. I'm sorry. Sorry, don't be mad. I'm just a silly little guy. I'm just so silly. I'm just Is this what it feels like not having caffeine in my body? Well, now we forgive you. Yeah! And I got away with it too! I got away with it! But I should actually start ending things. Okay, I gotta head over to my parents for dinner right now. But thank you guys for hanging out. I'm sorry we couldn't play the game today. Tomorrow... Actually, what do you guys want to do tomorrow? If you made it this far... Hey, love bugs, if you made it to the end of the video, let me know in chat what you want to see on the next episode of the Disney Dokuro channel. Should we play some games? Should we have more just chatting streams? Or do you want to see something else? On next week's episode of the Disney Dokuro channel. Booba. You can kind of see it. play some games, please? Play some games? More Dragon Quest? Probably play in February. I'll probably play in February. Blood Sacrifice. Satan. What if Poland community page? You know I'm never gonna remember to set that up. You said no more pals, right? I might. I just don't think it's like a good collab thing for me. I don't do well in big collabs because I get awkward at reading the mood. So I think probably if I play it, I'll play it solo. I'll play it with service still, but solo. Retry the game of today. If I can get it working. If I can get the vampire game working, I might play that tomorrow. But yeah, until then, what else? I think you guys just want to see me play a game. I think you guys just want to see me play something. So I think I have a couple things. I have a couple options. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go for dinner. I'll miss you until next time. Bye, love bug. Only one love bug. No. I say bye, love bug, and then you're supposed to think that I'm talking specifically to you, just you. But I'm saying bye to all of you. But really, you're supposed to feel like I'm only saying bye to you, so it feels more intimate. That's kind of a point. That's kind of the idea behind that. Do you want me to start saying love bugs plural? Because I want this to feel like an intimate experience. Nez, thank you for a 5 gifted membership. Garbage Prancer, thank you for a super chat. Brain, thank you for a 5 gifted membership. Okay, my immersion. I just want you guys to know. Okay, goodbye. Have a good day. Bye bye. Have a good night. Envy, thank you for being a member.